Today on the net, the alarming humanitarian situation in Syria. An American teen wins her online fight against a sexist toy manufacturer. And a Twitter account tracking gun-related deaths in North America. Endless queues of people waiting to fill up the gas canisters they need for cooking and heating for the tough winter ahead in Syria. This video was apparently filmed last week in the region of the capital, Damascus. As fighting continues across the country, the people of Syria are facing shortages of basic necessities, and prices have soared since the start of the unrest. And if this footage is anything to go by, the queues for bread are equally long. The video is said to have been filmed not long ago in the northern city of Aleppo, where fighting between rebels and government troops has been particularly fierce in recent weeks. The humanitarian situation is worsening, and the opposition claims forces loyal to the Bashar al-Assad regime are trying to starve rebel-held areas into submission by targeting the few bakeries still open. The NGO Human Rights Watch started drawing attention to these attacks back in August, attacks that have claimed the lives of countless civilians. The United Nations is asking the international community to contribute $1.5 billion to help the people of Syria, reporting that 1 million refugees and 4 million people still in Syria are in need of humanitarian assistance. In view of the urgency of the situation, Syrians abroad have decided to take action and have launched the Bread for Syria campaign. They're asking for small financial contributions via the internet, which will then be donated to a humanitarian organisation. 13-year-old American high school student McKenna Pope has been making the news over the past few weeks after she launched an online campaign targeting toy manufacturer Hasbro, accusing the company of sexism, saying it marketed certain toys to one specific sex. Her campaigning has paid off because the company has announced it will be rethinking its packaging and advertising to make its products more gender neutral.
So, girls are the only ones who are supposed to cook. Is this really the message we want?
And so, to convince the toy maker to rethink its practices, McKenna had, amongst other things, started this online petition, stating Hasbro's sexist advertising conveyed a very negative message for future generations. The document came with a video featuring her 4-year-old brother, who said he would love to have one of Hasbro's Easy Bake ovens, but he could never have one because he thought only girls played with them. The initiative proved tremendously successful, with over 45,000 American web users voicing their support. Countless messages were posted to social networks praising the teenage girl for her courage and the worthiness of her campaign. She also won the support of a group of celebrity chefs who produced this online video, in which they remind people that the catering business is just as much for men as it is for women.
Hey Gavin, my name is Joshua Wiggum. I'm the chef de cuisine of the Bazaar by Jose.
The @GunDeaths Twitter account tracks day-by-day gun-related deaths reported in North American media. The aim is to tell the stories behind the statistics. Around 30,000 people are killed by guns in the US every year, whether it's murder, suicide or accidental death. The initiative is back in the spotlight as gun crime has returned to the centre of national debate in the wake of last week's horrifying massacre at an elementary school in Newtown, Connecticut. One eBay seller is putting up a complete collection of Super Nintendo games released across the US at 721 games up for auction. A great Christmas gift idea for video games enthusiasts or fans of the old games consoles, which will set you back at least a mere $25,000. The incredibly popular smartphone game Fruit Ninja brought into the real world. The people behind this video came up with a completely wacky idea of pitting a somewhat unlikely-looking ninja against bananas, watermelons and pineapples. A video that will no doubt bring a smile to the faces of fans of the original.
Superman.